ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí ní gbogbo ibi tí a bá ti láǹfààní láti máa gbọ́ mi tó bá fẹ́ dàbí everybody ó gbọ́dọ̀ máa ronú bí everybody. Ẹ bá mi wo fọ́nrán yìí, gbogbo ohun tẹ́ ẹ bá rí sí ẹ bá mi fi ránṣẹ́ sí abẹ́ comment section.
Síwájú Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I put it to you that you are the one that kidnapped those children, those people. Yes, you kidnapped those children and you have finally released them from where you kept them. You kidnapped those children and you did the same thing to Chibok girls. That is why you attacked Goodluck Jonathan extremely that time. Or you think we forgot? I schooled in Ife. You need to see the amount of people that gathered just to bring Goodluck Jonathan down. And then they came and they were saying that he was an alcoholic. The man enter power, he say, waiting there, pass on. Now why he tell Nigerians say, if I come off for here, I will suffer. He told, I said it.
Ẹ kú dédé wòye ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Olóyinka TNT ẹ kú bó jọjọ́ ṣeréṣe dáadáa ni mo bá yín. Èèyàn kan ló send video yìí sí mi. And I feel I should advise the lady. My dear, you don't have to take my advice. You can action or ignore. But my advice is go and make a video to retract everything you said in your video and apologize. Particularly when you know you don't have evidence. You cannot defend everything you have said. I'm begging you in the name of God. You said President Tinubu kidnapped the children and then released them. Do you have evidence? Can you defend it in the court of law? If you do not have evidence, learn from DJ Chicken. If you do not have evidence, go and make a video, retract everything, and apologize. Because I've seen your video flying around, especially in some platforms that I know there will be problem. Oma Akpeni could jail prison. Because Nkoto were highly sensitive. Except if you have evidence, if you have something to defend, if you have something to back up everything you said in your video, I do not have a problem. Otherwise, I beg you. I'm telling you and I'm advising you as a sister, as a mother, as somebody that loves you, go and make a video, retract what abroad. Even if you're living abroad, I'm sure one day you will go home. So be mindful, be careful of what you say. There are things that people know, they just keep quiet because they don't want to get into trouble. They do not have evidence to back up whatever they know they cannot defend in the court of law. They'll just choose to keep quiet. If you know that you don't have evidence to back all of the things that you have said in this video, please, I beg you, go and retract your statement and apologize. Mo fún ẹ ní advice to Daniel. Àwọn nǹkan mi wà tó yẹ pé wàá kọ́ wò pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí mo sọ wàá kọ́ mọ̀ wàá dẹ̀ gbé sínú ò ní sọ nǹkan kan because o mọ̀ pé ò ní nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi back up nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ. You just keep quiet about it. Statement yẹn ti hide you. Torí tó ṣe bí Vandan tó sọ pé ẹ̀gínní kan. By the time it starts, all the people commenting, hailing you, they will not be there to support you. I'm telling you. I want DJ Chicken da. A couple of days ago, I saw probably the daughter or the son. To support she baba only ko dúró ńbẹ̀ there. Only ba momo ẹni abom abi kini. So there are things that you just keep. Ajuni no le juni no. Ajuni no le juni no. Mo understand pé ńgbà mi tí àwọn èèyàn bá mọ nǹkan bí nǹkan bá ń ta àwọn èèyàn lára wọ́n á máa ta ẹ́ lára bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé kò sọ̀rọ̀. But when you look at the consequence and you look at wípé kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀, when you think about aftermath nǹkan tó sọ, it's better to refrain from talking, from making any remarks because you don't want to get into trouble. So for you to have come out to say the president kidnapped and then released, if you do not have evidence, please go and retract your statement and apologize. Tó bá apologize, tó bá ṣe pàpà mú ẹ, irú àwa yà á lè bọ́ta, àwọn èèyàn mi á lè bọ́ta pé ṣe wó ti bẹ̀bẹ̀. Go and do it as quickly as you can. Otherwise, nǹkan tó sọ, ó trick gan, ó dẹ̀ wà sensitive o. And I know that ìjọba Nigeria ò ní take it lightly. Even tí bàbá ò bá ṣe nǹkan kan, àwọn agbòròdù kọ̀ọ̀kan mo ti rí fídíò yẹn lórí, I've seen the video on the platform. And I know you don't want to get into trouble. I beg you in the name of God because of 100%, I know you do not have evidence to back it up. So please, go and retract those statements and apologize. Ekaro.
I'm dumbfounded. People are so funny. Children released without ransom. Does those children look like people that were in the forest? You know, they said garbage in, garbage out. At the end, the true story will come out one day. You see this government? I laugh.
He said laugh. So are you saying you're not happy the kids are home? Is that what you're saying, sir? Are you saying you're not happy, that the children and the teachers are... There's a child who was crying for her mother. So are you not happy? Are you not... Then why are you not happy? To show you how serious this operation was, a lieutenant, 28-year-old lieutenant of the Nigerian Army, Isaac is his name, lost his life. He lost his life. He was buried yesterday. It's not Joko. Those guys gave their lives for Nigerians, for these children and their teachers. And we have casualties on the side of the security agencies. To prove it to you, one was buried yesterday. 28-year-old lieutenant was buried yesterday. So it wasn't a joke. It wasn't child's play. It was life and death mission that these soldiers embarked on.
Remember the child that was at the center of emotional grief, worry, concern, disturbance widely among the abductees at the Oyo Orire community that have just been rescued. That is the child with the mother at the hospital. All of them, I can confirm to you, all the rescued abductees are currently undergoing medical examination and care as I speak with you. And that is the child with the mother. I putting out this footage. This footage is as of this morning, and it's on purpose I'm putting it out. It's because I've read in many places. In fact, I saw some typing RIP already. Some hopes that the child was not going to make it out alive and all that. I saw many times. I'm like, why should people do this on purpose? Please, information that is not true, don't join them to be spreading. We are not doing ourselves any good by doing all of this, but that is the child with the mother. At least we have taken care of that. Let me now go to the purpose of this video. I want to put the picture of a man here. That is the GOC 2 Division of the Nigerian Army in Ibadan. Major General C.R. Nebefe. Let me say thank you to this man. He's a very good guy. Funny enough, because I saw some people commenting us and I'm like, why are you doing this? In fact, the person that led the troop to go and rescue these children is an Igbo man. Why do we need all of this? He's a patriotic man. In fact, let me even reveal to you. Because I told you last night when I was giving summary that they were rescued. There was no negotiation, no ransom paid. They were not released voluntarily or on negotiation. No, there was no ransom paid. When I did that summary yesterday, there were so many comments. I read some people and I'm like, why are you like this? If I'm not in the know, I will not say I say I'm in the know. Because I've been, since the one that they started, even while we were protesting, I know they were in the forest. Yes. And with them in the forest, at the same time, I'm also leading protests in the street. In fact, sometimes they will call me, Shaq, why are you doing this now? We are working so hard. I say, it is civil consciousness. Everywhere cannot be cold. Why children are in the forest? So I'm not against protest. I can never be against protest. Let me say kudos to everybody. The Take It Back movement, those that shut down Iwo Road, the Rattel group. We may all not agree. You understand? But it is helping in a way to awaken citizens' consciousness. Protest is a civic. Forget whether it is a right or not. It's a duty, civic duty. Everywhere cannot be cold while politics is just going, no, everywhere cannot be. I don't agree. So kudos to everybody who protested, even though it is not as if it is the protest that now made them go into the forest. No. From day one. But then the protest also gingered. I take it from me when I tell you. The protest, so that is why even me, the places I know that they have not been concerned as such, I went there, I led protests to Songo Market. It's civil consciousness. I don't want everywhere to be cold while the soldiers are working hard. So all those protests, I say it, I will post, I repost too. But I know that these guys are in the forest because virtually I'm with them. Every step of the way as they were inching closer, I'm there with them. In fact, I even read some comments saying, show us the those that you arrested. No. I will tell you some other reasons later. Terrorists are also on the internet. Some things are sensitive. Yeah, terrorists are on the internet. If I didn't see, I will not say. Their supplies, those supplying them, were neutralized. Some arrested, some had exchange. And I will be rolling some clips on the side as I'm talking, so that you can understand that I know what is going on. And I'm not doing it to brag. No. I'm just saying there are some things we need as citizens on a patriotic level. And this is not politics. I hardly discuss politics because we can never agree politically. But there are some things I work to strengthen institutions, not politics. If you know me very well, I'll talk about police. I will not fight the police as an institution. I'll fight the bad eggs there and the misconducts there. fight the unprofessional or unethical conduct there, but I will not therefore drag the institution down. What I'm doing is to strengthen the institution, to support the institution to become stronger, to eschew unethical activities, misconduct, and all that, and become a more professional. Those are my works. The same thing with the Nigerian army. No, I'm a proud Nigerian, and I love what the Nigerian military is doing. That said, I want to suggest, I've not finished even appreciating this man. You see, Major General Chinedu Nebefe, CR Nebefe, sorry, I called his name, Chinedu. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, in the course of when they advanced to a level, they needed some supplies. He went back into town. They needed supplies for his men. He had to rush back into. This is the man who sleeps on the mountain, in the forest. God, don't worry. There will be times. There will be times later when we will have opportunity to be giving further gist about the way they discuss sports. I want to even advocate 2 things. 2. Number 1, that forest corridor. I think it's time there has to be either a cantonment or barracks, or even convert it entirely to a military training field, so that after this rescue operation, it doesn't return to a cold field where elements will start coming back one by one again. We have recaptured it. Let our military be using it as an operation field. That's my request. Number 2, I think it's time we have Nigerian Military Supporters Club. Yes, because the moral support helps too. If you know what I was doing, no, don't worry, the universe will be with you. You will win. We gave them emotional support, and I think it's high time Nigerians rise to that level. Major General Chinedu Nebefe, I appreciate it seriously. He is to the core. He went to town. He wanted to go and get supplies. He met a ghastly auto accident on the way. He quickly said, no, this should not be happening to our citizens. A patriotic man to the core. Cleared the situation. He already met some casualties. Said, no, this one should go to morgue. Those ones that are still gasping for bread that can still survive, let's take them to the hospital. 2 weeks ago, he came back to town to come and get supplies for his men. See, I'm not doing PR, but I know that security is all of our business. All of us, security is what we breathe. We sleep at home, they sleep in the forest. Let's support them. If you can support a sports team, Super Eagles, and it gingers them on the pitch, seeing their own people, that they appreciate them, not castigating them. I'm not saying we will not point out flaws. I'm not saying we will not point out where corrections are needed, but I'm saying morally too. Morally, these men, they deserve to be supported. If they are aware that the citizens appreciate their sacrifices, I'm convinced they will do better. So as a support group, for instance, as you are just returning from Oyo with victory, you can encourage, you can demand, the same way we did for Oyo people, and say, Borno is still there. We have done it in Oyo. Let's go to Borno. Let's go to Borno. As it was happening in Oyo, it was happening simultaneously in Borno. Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You've done it before. You've done it in Oyo. You can do it in Borno. That's how we'll be reclaiming one after the other. Reclaim everywhere from them and save this country. We'll be proud. The same way we jubilate when Super Eagles win. Let's start jubilating again over our military too. Every institution deserves a supporters club. Enliven them psychologically. Motivate them. Let them be happy. Let them know that the people they are doing it for appreciate it. Not politics, so I'm not discussing politics with you. You can support whoever you want politically. That's is personal. I'm talking what combined. Do you know the joy we all share when Super Eagles wins a match? The joy we share together, we forget pride that moment. These are things that can reunite us too. And even if we will still divide later, that one go be on a trade. You understand? But let these institutions be strengthened. Let's support them. Let's not use politics when it comes to these institutions. That's my advocacy. And lastly, I want to commiserate with the Nigerian military. It's a battle. Win. But the joy here is that we gained more than we lost. There is also an additional civilian casualty, but it's not in my place to announce it because of the family. I will leave it for them to go and handle by themselves. Meet the family, handle it, bring them, console them, and whatever the government would do, because it was a duel. It was gun duel, and so there was a civilian casualty. I'll not say, I can't say everything. So, but let's celebrate because we are regaining. Because even if we don't fight, we are losing. If we fight, we may lose, but we gain more than we lose, and that is where the victory lies. Let's fight to win, but there's strength in unity. I'll come back again when it is necessary to clarify any other dark area. Thank you very much.
ọ̀tẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ ìlú ń pè ọ́ kò sẹ́ni tí ò lórúkọ tiẹ̀ àti wípé ọmọ kì í gọ̀ títí sẹ́ẹ̀ kó gbàgbé orúkọ ara rẹ̀. ààfin tèmi ò nílò ìdánimọ̀ lọ́jà tó bá dọ́jà báyìí wọ́n á mọ̀ pé ó dọ́jà ni. èmi tí ń tòótọ́ Samuel Owóyẹmí fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ láyé lórúkọ mi, fẹ́lẹ́ ní gbogbo ìyẹn mọ̀ mí sí. èmi náà kọ́, Ọlọ́run ọba òkè ló fún mi ṣe ní gbogbo ìgbà.